So this is gonna be gone in 4 days. Gonna have to wait another 11 months for this event. Exchange the paper. Oh my god, I got gold Christmas. Wait, is this guaranteed? Is this a Santa hat? Wait, I'm not gonna open it yet though. No way, that's the first time I got it. Let's open these though. Oh my god, lol, no way. Yeah, that's Santa. Supposed to be guaranteed purple Santa hat. Boom. Oh my god, that looks good. Purple Santa hat is going for 107 mil. Damn. At the very end. This ends in January 4th also. And today is January 1st. So the journey continues, me trying to upgrade from tier 70 armor and weapons to tier 80. And I was collecting these subjugation pieces and they are in demand. Ever since Necromancy was released, you can destroy those pieces and get this greater and sold cloth. And then you can use the cloth to upgrade your armor. Ooh, gloves of subjugation. Nice. All pieces are the same also, so it doesn't matter if you get a body or gloves, all are the same. That's why they also cost the same. But oh, that's another one. No collection log, but that's a hood of subjugation. So it's amazing because after doing all of those goals, I can finally make tier 80 armor. But it turns out that I cannot make the weapons. I knew there was something missing still. See, it has these lock things. You need level 75 smithing, and I'm only 67. And it is far, far away, feels like, before I can upgrade them. I wonder if you could boost them. I guess with the spices too, maybe it would be possible. Alright, so this is the new Death Warden, but not the weapons. The weapons are still tier 70. Okay, so I made tier 80 armor, but not the weapons. My weapons were still tier 70, but I really wanted to try it out in PVM. So I thought the perfect boss to kill would be Araxi, because I also got 4 as my Reaper assignment. Whoa. Come on. Okay, how long did it take though? You should say like your personal best. Oh, you need. Oh, it's because of the public instance. I haven't done Dwarfweed, Sarah Brews, which I pretty much never had. So having flasks, which I can't even mine with my mining level, this is good. This is good. Very nice. Way less food though this time. Like there's battle staffs, super restores. This is absolute garbage. This is like the only donation that I missed on stream. I said I will read it, but I was in the middle of Araxi kill. Thank you, Aussie, for €12. One more for the Reaper assignment. What a talisman. You have completed that assignment, gaining 20,000 Slay XP and 25 Reaper points. And I'm gonna search his body. Look away. Nothing pops out. Never. Whoa. Not even Eric's pheromone. Pheromone resets the end rage of this boss, because the more you kill this boss, the more difficult it gets. Some nice Alex, I guess. This was the best drop so far. No, wait, collection log only comes after you claim, so there was not even possibility of it popping out when I look away. I disabled the sounds, the music was only on there. Oh. That was a bigger delay than Twitch. Oh, there we go. Skill mastery. Oh, that guy does have a cape. The Spirit of Accomplishment. Buy a Necromancer skill cape. So wait, this guy's the only purpose is to buy the cape. Based on his name and that his only trade option is to buy the cape. I think I have the money right here. Alteration Glip. We're gonna do multiply 2, because that's the maximum I can do. And that's the Necromancer cape. Untrimmed, baby. Guys, look at this. Level 80 mining, but only level 70 smithing. I do not have most of the ores banked, unfortunately, but that's because I was mining a lot of gems. Yeah, to get to 75 crafting, you mine gems, so you get way too much mining experience. Like, you could be mining, was it Banite right now? But you cannot smith anything from Banite. Now today I spent like 6 hours collecting Necrite. I got like 300 bars, and currently I'm making Necronium Gauntlets 3. So they require 4 Necrite bars. If you make like the base one, it's only 1. Plus 1 is only extra 1. Then plus 2 is extra 2. And then you get 4. And then it's going to be going all the way to 8. That's why I need so many. So plus 3, you just begin the project. It's going to be minus 4 bars. You heat it up with this thing. So it just heats. Later when you get like higher smithing level, it's instant. And I think it's also based on your fire making level. Maybe how quick you heat, or maybe like the max cap. I actually don't know. But yeah, just making all of these gauntlets into these unfinished smithing items and gonna smelt them is gonna be the maximum AFK, because when you make gauntlets, they don't have that much progress, because technically the base item requires only 1 bar. So it's you smelt it very quick. But if I was making like a play body, the heat will be decreasing very quick and my bar would not be filled up all the way. And that's a lot of smithing. If you look at 42, no bonus as well, which I've been using bonus for the longest time. And this is the best part, you just leave it AFK like this, because the logout timer is actually 15 minutes now if you have like Jagex launcher added, and I think there's one more thing that I have to do. In 15 minutes, half of this inventory will be done. Yeah, so now I'll be AFKing for the whole half an hour with only clicking once or twice in the meantime, and I'll have to do this again for the inventory and then again for the inventory. But I thought my smithing is gonna go very, very slow. Look at this, 18,000 XP until 73, so it's pretty much one level to go, you can see. And burials give 4,000 experience per gauntlet. And I couldn't make all of them, like 3 of them are just still like not fully upgraded. I ran out of bars, but yeah, that's gonna be like 100k smithing experience, which will probably get me to 74. Now the Christmas event was actually about to finish in 42 minutes, so I thought I'm gonna exchange my last paper that I have and maybe try to get another type of Santa hat, which I didn't, but I got this green box and I thought it was gonna include another Santa because it's like a completely different box to get, but I got this untradeable walk override, so it changes your walking animation. But then I checked if there's a tradable version just to see how valuable it is, and it shows it's worth 140 mil. Yes, people are spending this much for this walking animation. I have it on right now, but just because it's expensive and because I'm an Iron Man and I got very lucky on it. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna take it off because yeah, it looks annoying and I usually hate cosmetics in general, but I'll keep this for a few days. So now my mission became to upgrade my tier 70s to tier 80s, but I had a few things to do. I was trying to get to 70 agility. I thought that was the last requirement because you need to use this hammer in each of the God War's boss rooms, and you cannot do that without getting 70 agility for Sardomin room, and that was the highest requirement that I had. So I finally got all the way to level 70. I killed Ziliana, I enchanted my hammer, and then I realized, bro, what about 70 range for Kriara? You don't have that, do you? And I was like 51 range at the time. Very quickly I got all the way to 55, and because I was doing so many wilderness, those flash events that happen every hour, one of the very common rewards that I get is, you know, all kinds of ashes and so on, and you also get the red chinchompas. And chinchompas work pretty well in RuneScape 3. All of the abilities that you cast are going to be multi. That also includes the ultimate abilities too. So you cast a very powerful one and like 5 enemies will be inflicted with it as well. So this meant that I went to the Abyss because I think it's one of the fastest places to train combat, and that's where I chinned. I was getting 200k XP an hour, and that means it didn't take too long, maybe like 3.5 hours or so. And then I went inside the Kriara's room finally, and I used the hammer, and that was it. These weapons, look at them. Smithing level required 75. I'm 74, but it's boostable. And guess what? You need Greater and Soul Bar, which is made from Banite, which is level 80 smithing. So it says 75, but as an Iron Man, you need to get to level 80. Or I guess you need to get to 74, the way I am right now. And you can just boost by using a Spices too. So watch my last video, completed this quest with Evil Dave. It's like a sequel. It only exists in RuneScape 3. And after that quest, apparently, you can start catching rats with your bare hands. But I'm not sure if this is like faster than actually using a cat. I believe maybe if you have like a willy cat, maybe that would be better. But yeah, because sometimes it takes like actual like 8 attempts. Damn, this walking animation is so stupid, I hate it now. And the best part is, after you complete that quest, a lot of skills will get the maximum boost. I believe for it to work though, you need every single spice in the stew, or like 3 dose. So that includes red as well. So if you get a red spice like this one, it's good. You need it. So you can smell the spice, and it says a lot of everything, including brown, and I can drink it now from 74 all the way to 80. I'm not sure if you noticed that because I'm gonna log off. Unlike old school, you do not get only 12 seconds to craft, you know, like Slayer rings or whatever you're boosting for. In here I believe it's just a minute, so now I have 1 minute before it's gonna go down. But if I manage to log off before that minute is up, it's gonna reset the timer, so you can keep logging off as much as you want. You see this was smithing level 80. Yeah, to make bandit bars, that's what I need. And I think I need to combine this with something else. Then we're gonna make 6 greater unensouled bars. Are you joking me? There's one more requirement. 60 rune crafting, because you need 25 miasma runes and that ensouled bar, or 3 of them, I guess. Oh my god, how is this never ending? I'm currently 56 rune crafting though, so I should be able to boost it. Don't need to boost anything, it's already boosted from the Spices too. Make the lantern all the way to tier 80 and make the death guard also. So finally, after a very long journey, All tier 80s are done, even achievement, I believe. Yep, upgrade the whole set. Now I'm very curious, because last time I went to Araxor with tier 70s, which is not that high, especially for Araxor, I was getting like 38% accuracy. It's 44%, maybe with the potion would go all the way to like maybe 47 or something. Okay, so let's just say 10% increase in accuracy. Oh, that was a new personal best improvement of 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Is this what you get when you don't get the minion path? That is actually, now it's quick. Now it's like actually decent, like 7 minutes. A little bit spooky. Sometimes I don't eat, but that's stupid. Like, what are you trying to do? Like save a shark or something? Like save a desert soul? More Onyx Ball set is some nice alks. Ooh, personal best by 16. Okay, no under 6 minutes, but it's 6 minutes and 10 seconds for tier 80s. Boom. Oh my god, got it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That was on the last KC as well. So this is the very first leg piece after 8 KC, I think. Yep, that is 8 kill count. So now since getting tier 80 weapons, I was really up for a challenge. And there are these elite dungeons that you can do. They're kind of like raids. So there are a bunch of trash mobs, and then there are mini bosses. And then there are a few big bosses also with the final boss at the very end. Sounds very appealing, but they are very dangerous. Let's say Elite Dungeon 3, I don't even want to try it. It's the Ambassador in the end. Basically can just one-shot you if you do things incorrectly, and it's very, very easy to get one shot, especially while practicing. So I thought, well, I cannot do Elite Dungeons 3. Elite Dungeon 1 is also not doable because the boss that I was killing, maybe you remember, like it was like 2.5 years ago, it took me 35 minutes to kill the final boss. Yes, but you know what would not be as dangerous is Elite Dungeons 2, which is something I would not even have thought of because it's called Dragonkin Laboratory and it's full of dragons. So if you don't have like super anti-fire potion, that means you need anti-dragon shield. If you have a shield, then you're losing on massive amounts of DPS. So you probably want to go here once you get like super anti-fire. But then I thought, wait a minute, aren't those like red dragons and so on? Couldn't you just protect from magic and drink a regular anti-fire potion, which I boosted from 65 to 69, and I made them, and it turns out that it fixed that problem because it's actually the easiest elite dungeon that you can do as long as you have protection against anti-fire. So let's see how this whole thing went because it was very, very challenging and basically no food left for the bosses. So I got tier 80s. I swear to god I could do elite dungeons too. I just don't see why that would not work. I could kill like, even like those celestial dragons. They're not gonna like one-shot me. Like dragon fire is not like insta-kill or something. It's like probably hits like 2000s maybe. You could easily cheese that. So the very first mobs, they're very spooky, these guys, because they multiply, and I think they only multiply if they attack you. So if you stay away from melee range, you can make it okay. So as long as I can clear a few of them, this will open, and then you can teleport out. Oh god, these are coming now. Uh-oh. Wait. Yes. No way, you dodge all. Ooh. Oh, that was completely random. That kind of spooked me too. What the hell is this? Common relics? Do this. I still have not been attacked by a single one of these. Oh, I'm gonna do it now though. It's not like it's spooky, just... Come on, hit. I was about to do this. Wait, they didn't attack me still. How am I dodging everything so fine this day? You gotta make sure that you're attacking the correct one. Yep, now it's gone. This guy's already looking at me. So if I drink anti-dragon... This is... So like, that's why this dungeon is so scary, is because it's full of dragons. So you would never want to come here as a hardcore Iron Man. I gotta really watch out for those dragon fire breaths. I'm sure it can cast any moment. That was it, I think. Maybe I got lucky, maybe unlucky. It doesn't seem to hit that much at all. Guys, I promise, no death on purpose, okay? He says as he goes into 5 dragons, boom! I don't think they're gonna hit a lot. So they are very slow. You can see how slow they move. You can just like kind of kite them. Just run around. He still has a Santa hat. The event is finished now. Okay, anchor point is in the middle. What the hell was that? Don't auto-attack. Oh my god, bro. Is he actually one-shotting or...? Right, so Stellaren was the very first boss, and it was actually not too scary, except that it spawns these 2 stars. One of them is called Pulsar, so it just pulses the damage, and you want to kill it. It has like 20,000 HP, no problem, you know. But then it summons another one, just called Neutron Star, and it explodes on you for 5,000 damage. For some reason, I thought it was like one-shotting or close to like 9,000 HP or something. It is not that bad, so I was a little bit spooked. It wasn't too bad, but you probably want to avoid things that damage you for 5,000. Regardless, you just kind of avoid a bunch of stuff. You dodge around and you kill the boss. And it's actually a very fun boss. It's very easy. It only has 200,000 HP. It doesn't have like a second phase or anything. So the HP that you see, you kill it and you're done. Now there are these mini bosses that spawn randomly throughout the minimap. If you kill them, they give 5,000 dungeoneering tokens, which is like the primary way to get the tokens. Nobody really dungeoneers anymore because it is so easy to get them this way instead. And most of the mini bosses are just very, very easy. I'm talking about they're easier than regular monsters. You can just AFK them fully, and it seems that that tiny spider deals more damage than most of the mini bosses. So they literally just health pools. You kill them and you get the tokens. So there is Dragon Wolf Alpha, which you gotta watch out. I believe he can like spec you or something. And I gotta drag this Slow Shoulder Molten also. Look, you just come here. Unless they fix something, but that's how I used to do it. Come on, why is he stuck so weirdly? There we go, there we go. Oh, you can, nice. Yeah, that guy's still moved, look at him, slow. Wait, that guy's attacking me with magic. So, okay, so he's not even melee. Okay, I cannot safe spot this, but this guy can. You find 5,000 dungeoneering tokens, you now have 57,000. I'll kill this one also for 5,000. So far the whole dungeon was going very well. I did not encounter any problems like dragonfire problems or something, but then the second boss came. And the problem with the second boss was that it was actually the most difficult for me on my previous account, even though most people say it's like the easiest one. But the problem with it is that it has 600,000 life points, which is like 3 times more than the first boss. That's why I don't understand people say the first boss is harder, but it's not. But I guess it depends like how far you are throughout the account. And because of this, I had to teleport out like 3 times. I was like halfway done. I look at the HP and I look at my food and I'm like, no, it's just not gonna happen. So then I activated my vampirism aura. It heals you a little bit. It has like a cap, so it doesn't heal like anything too much, but it still heals. If the fight takes like 10 minutes, let's say, you're healing the whole time for 10 minutes. So because of the power of vampirism aura and just of like a few defensive abilities that I started using, it's very nice because now you don't need a shield with necromancy. But it does use a lot of runes though, so maybe as an Ironman you kind of don't want to use too many defensive abilities, or maybe even swap to a shield so they cast for free and you don't use any runes, because very soon I'll have to go back to rune crafting. Regardless, this boss is not that like difficult. It doesn't have too much KO potential. There are a few things that could KO you, but like if you know the fight, it's okay. But it's the whole thing about your DPS and actually managing to get the boss to 0 HP, which I managed to do in the end, and I did not get anything from this boss, but I was finished. I was very happy because I thought this was the bottleneck for Elite Dungeons 2, and I will not be able to get all the way to the final boss. Now after that, I thought there's going to be another bottleneck, because in the beginning, you know, those were very easy dragons, like red dragons and like celestial dragons, but now I'm thinking, uh-oh, these going to be onyx dragons and hydrix dragons and dragonstone dragons, or however they call it. Turns out, nope, they're also good. As long as you dodge their special attacks that they do, there's not that much KO potential. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the chest before the boss fight. Boom. Oh my god, there's actually uncut onyx. So I must have gotten it from one of the gemstone dragons. There we go. You stockpiled uncut onyx. And then the final boss came, which gave me a little bit of trouble in the beginning because I saw the hits, because like you cannot fully protect from it. So if you play like magic, sometimes it will hit you with range, and that range hit sometimes is like 3,500, which is a lot. It means you could 3-shot you, but since I have more HP, it would take longer, more than that. But you know, you can eat food, heal up. And one of the most dangerous parts for hardcore Ironman is when he summons those 4 hands and he becomes immune to damage, and you have to defeat those 4 hands, and they have like a lot of HP, like 80,000. But each time they cast a spell on you, so to damage you with magic, they also summon these hands on the floor. And if you stand in those hands, every single game tick, you'll be damaged for 2,500 damage. Which means if you're like, oh, just I didn't even notice, bro, you can blink, look back at your character, and it's dead in literally like 2 to 3 seconds. Especially if you've been damaged a little bit before, yeah, you're dead. So you gotta deal. That's why I'm walking around so much sometimes. People say, what are you doing? You don't have, you know, you can just stay in one place. Yes, but that invites AFK-ness. That's like, literally, that's how you die. So even if I don't need to walk around, I walk around, and so I'm staying active the whole time. So I'm focused, and there's no way for me to die. You can, by the way, sit. I know you can sit in the middle. There's like a bug, but as a hardcore Ironman, I would not be able to feel comfortable seeing all those hands from both sides coming in me. And then, oh, but it's gonna work because this is like a bug. or there's a tile where they cannot reach you. But no, bro. So the only thing that can kill me, which is a very potent killer, by the way, is those blue lights he's gonna summon. I think now he's gonna do it. I'm really not gonna take my chance. Usually you camp very close and it's usually fine. But if it's not fine, you're gonna literally die in 2 game ticks. Wait, he's gonna do... Okay, now we gotta watch out. Don't sleep, please. He's gonna do so many blue lights, but they follow you as well. They don't follow you, like if you move in here, it's fine. But the next ones do. So if you stay here, he's gonna do a line now to where I was. And he's gonna do another one now. And I think maybe they have like... No, he's gonna stop there, I think. But you see, every single light will go on me. You stay there, every game tick you get damage for like 2,000 or 3,000 probably. See, the 2 of them directly goes to you. And you cannot damage the boss now, so it's just like waiting time. Oh, there we go. He finished now. He's gonna do a circle, but that circle is gonna be... Oh god. This is too big. There's a circle, but there's also lines in the... Stop auto-retaliating. Okay, so even though I said the final boss is like easy to do, it shows almost 17 minutes as an encounter. So let's just say, yeah, this took quite a bit, but it is finished. Achievement complete, not a mod. Defeat Blackstone Dragons without taking any damage from the flames. That's the plan. You don't want to die as a hardcore admin. You definitely avoid those flames. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah. Check the video description for the link to my Twitch. Wink wink. I'm probably live right now. Like literally. Click it.